Hello and welcome again to this edition of Phi TV, a product of Florida Internet and Television, the industry that connects over 95% of all Floridians to the internet and to their favorite TV programming. I'm Brad Swanson, your host, and I'm joined today by Representative Fred Hawkins. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Fred, we are about to, or should I say Representative Hawkins? Sorry about that. Representative Hawkins, we are about to begin the 2023 legislative session. We've had special sessions, but what are you hoping to see most in this upcoming session?
Well, I think we have a lot of great leadership coming from Speaker Renner, and some bills that he's pushing forward. I'm happy to get off my plate because that's what I'm hearing from my constituents.
Yeah. Parents'
choice, constitutional carry, bills like that. A lot of people are talking about, and they're saying, why is Florida behind? Let's catch Arizona with the HB1 bill, and then there's like 24 other states on the constitutional carry.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of national news made by Florida this year for sure. Let's bring it back to home. What are you working on that's going to impact the kids in your district?
So I've got a Florida High School Athletic Association bill that changes the board, decreases it to 9, all governor appointees, but allows for more accountability. Currently, nobody oversees them.
Okay.
And I don't think anybody should be making rules or regulating our children without some state oversight.
Yeah, for sure. You look at some of these boards and they were created just typically in a totally different era, and you've got just a much larger access to what's going on in these boards by constituents and really the people that are being affected. So has that come up in a committee yet, or are you waiting?
It's already passed one committee and has one more stop.
All right, well done. All right, what else are you working on?
I've got a human trafficking bill that really reaches to the heart of this crime that nobody really likes to talk about. It exempts them from public record for their crime, but when they are going through a process and can show that their convictions while they were being human trafficked, it expunges those records.
Okay.
It allows those people to get back into our normal lives, applying for jobs that they want and everything without having that record when human trafficking
kind of accounts for them being pressured into doing illegal things and expunges that. Well, that looks like it gives them a fresh start.
Yeah, it does. And, at the end of the day, human trafficking can be happening to a 16-year-old that lives at home with her parents. It could be pictures on the internet. It could be, at the sporting events where people are brought in. And Florida is, I believe, the third largest state that handles most of the human trafficking. So let's try to take care of that and make Florida a leader.
Well, it sounds like you're going to be helping out Attorney General Ashley Moody by getting that law passed and also helping out really the people that unfortunately are trafficked in that world. All right, well, Representative Hawkins, we know that there's going to be a lot of work. You're going to be here late, but I also know that occasionally you like to stream a few things. So when you're not doing this very important work, what are you streaming these days? What are you watching?
Oh, gosh. I go back to some older shows. There was a show called Wired many years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
Watched it, but I like anything that, deals with British history, things like The Crown, different shows like that. So.
Well, that's a whole other side that we'll talk about in another episode of Phi TV. So thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. For more interviews like this one, make sure you hit us up on our social media feed. And for now, thanks for tuning in.